my friends, and let me tell you a story about those who came before us and can do so again. Presenting! And that's called subversion of expectations. But don't worry, viewers, I'm not gonna disappoint. Instead, let us get into the meat of this story, in which we see a cat is calling out a kitten to go out on a meeting which she has called for, and that they are going to see her, and they are not the only ones. Several cats are going to see her. We see that the messenger in question is a female Siamese cat, and she has come to deliver a message as a prophet. But before she gets to the message itself, she decides to talk about her life. She tells of the kittens she had with a stray tomcat, a fact that her human owners did not like, and they took her kittens away from her and drowned them in a nearby lake. She realized then that she had been fooling herself, and while they lived with humanity, cats could never be completely free. She then began to pray, and once she fell asleep, entered into the land of dreams. There an emissary asks her, why has she come to the land of dreams? She replies that she has come for justice, for wisdom, for revelation. The messenger says, the land of dreams is not a place for justice or wisdom, but revelation, that is the province of dream, and advises her to take a journey, while also cautioning her that it wouldn't be easy for a small cat. After a long and perilous journey, she finally makes her way to the gate of the Dream Lord and demands to be let in, saying that, well, she's not going to tell her business to the guards, and she's a cat and she keeps her own counsel. Which, I mean, is fair. Have you ever met a cat? She finally comes face to face with the Dream Lord and asks him, how could humanity do this to her? How were her children allowed to be taken away from her? And he tells her to look into his eyes and see the visions of another reality. A reality in which cats were the dominant species of the entire world. The world was theirs for the choosing. There were cat ladies and cat lords. Humanity served the cats, and the cats also hunted them for pleasure, as mice was insignificant to them. Until one day, one man announced to the rest of his kind that dreams shaped the world, and if they dreamt of a new world where humans were dominant, they would be able to overcome the tyranny of their cat masters. And one night it happened. Not many of them, maybe 1,000 of them, no more. They dreamed, and the world was changed forever. The Dream Lord then goes on to explain that because humanity had dreamed it so, there was never a world of cat ladies and lords. He then asks her if she has the courage to do what needs to be done, and tells her to awake with his blessing. And then she finally delivers her message. If humanity could dream it, then they could change it back. She left her humans the next day to travel around the world to spread this message among every cat she met. She has spoken to thousands of them, and to everyone her message is the same: to dream it. As she leaves, the small kitten from earlier says that he believes. She replies that, then there is hope, my child. While returning home, the young kitten asked the older cat he was traveling with whether he thinked it would happen, and he gives a very practical response. Little one, I would like to see anyone, prophet, king, or god, persuade 1,000 cats to do anything at the same time. No, it will never happen. However, the story ends with the kitten trying to dream of such a world. So maybe the cat's dream may come true after all. I like to believe that the shadow dream lord cat was in fact the dream lord of the world of the cat ladies and lords. And through this prophet, he's trying to reclaim his position as dream lord. Now, there isn't any evidence to suggest this in the story, but hey, it's my interpretation. And you're open to your own as well.